Today, I'm reviewing the Furbo 360 dog camera. Now, Furbo has made a bunch of really cool updates to this camera. If some of you probably have been watching my channel for a while know that I did a review on the original camera in 2020, so a couple of years ago. And since then, they've packed in some pretty neat features. So today, I want to share with you what my 10 favorite features of the Furbo 360 dog camera are. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Sarah Andreyko and I'm a certified dog behavior professional as well as a veterinary nurse with over 20 years of experience. This channel is dedicated to helping pet parents like you better understand your dog through my whole dog approach. That means that I cover everything from nutrition to training, enrichment, behavior modification, and basically all things that go into helping you build the bond and better your relationship with your dog. If that all sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button so you can see content just like this the more it's released. All right, so let's get right into my top 10 favorite features of the new Furbo 360 dog camera. So this here is the original Furbo dog camera, and this is the Furbo 360 dog camera, the one with the upgrades and the features that we're gonna talk about today. Now, right off the bat, you can see that there's a size difference. The new Furbo 360 dog camera is much more compact in size. It's a little bit shorter and overall just not as bulky as the original. Still has the same cool design though. Now, what's interesting about it being more compact is that it actually holds more treats. In the experiment that we did, we used some basic kibble and popped it into both of the Furbos, and come to find the new Furbo 360 dog camera actually holds about 20% more treats than the original Furbo dog camera does. So on the topic of treats, let's talk about treat dispensing a little bit because there's some upgrades there too. The original Furbo dog camera has plastic treat dispensing parts on the inside, which sometimes would cause a misfire here and there. But the update that they've made to the new Furbo 360 dog camera has silicone parts on the inside that are more flexible. So you're less likely to have treats get jammed up, and you're less likely to see those misfires, and it's a little bit quieter, which is nice as well. My next favorite feature is actually an upgrade that you might not hear as much about because it's pretty subtle, but I want to point it out because it's one of my favorite features, and that is the upgrades that they've made to the power cord and where that power cord connects with the new Furbo 360 dog camera. It used to connect from behind, so you couldn't put it flush up against a wall. Now it actually connects underneath on the bottom, so it's much easier for placement and it's just much more convenient for that cord to tuck away. The other adjustment that they made to the power cord is that the original Furbo dog camera had a micro USB, and now the new Furbo dog 360 camera has a USBC. Let's talk about why this is called the Furbo 360 dog camera. Now, some of you have probably already guessed it, but in case you didn't know, this new upgrade allows the camera to go 360 degrees around. It's not stationary, so you can literally see everything all the way around the camera, which is pretty freaking cool. This allows you to see your dog no matter where they go, so there is no going out of range of the camera. And something else that I like to use it for is I can also keep track of my kids. Now, because this camera can rotate 360 degrees, there's another really cool feature packed in, and that is auto dog tracking. So as your dog changes positions or gets up and moves from one room to the next, the camera can help you keep an eye on your dog no matter where they are. Now, this wouldn't be a dog camera review without talking about the actual camera, which is a 1080 HD lens. Now, the cool part about it is that they've added in 4x digital zoom. So that means if your dog is chewing on something, you can zoom in and make sure that that's a toy and not, say, one of your shoes. Furbo has always had the really cool feature of night vision, but now they've added color night vision. So even as it's getting darker, you can see your dog and your home environment even more clearly. I love this for winter months when the days are shorter and it gets darker faster, or when you go out on a Friday night and you just want to be able to keep a better eye on your dog and your home while you're gone. Next, I want to tell you why I love the Furbo 360 dog camera even more than my own home security cameras. Now, of course, it can toss treats to my dog through the app while I'm away, but the more exciting feature is the two-way communication. So my dog can hear what I'm saying to my dog, and I can hear my dog. In the event that my dog has anxiety or is having a hard time adjusting, maybe there's a thunderstorm in the area that has her nervous, I can hear if she starts to whine or to pace or has any issues that might need my involvement or might need that two-way communication for her to touch base with her and let her know that it's okay. My final favorite feature that I want to share with you for the Furbo 360 dog camera is in the actual Furbo app itself. It does so many cool things, and you can tell that this company really put a lot of effort into not only making it user-friendly, but a lot of fun, frankly. It's how you toss your treats to your dog. It's how you talk to your dog with that two-way communication. It's where you can record videos. There's a nanny feature, just all sorts of really fun stuff. But one thing that might get overlooked a little bit is the education that's actually available on the app. And as an educator, I love when companies push out as much information as possible for pet parents. And so that's something that you'll find on this app as well. The app has a lot of great, well-written articles to help you build a bond with your dog and integrate the use of your Furbo. And I think that if you play around with your Furbo and you don't overlook the articles and you check out the pet parent education, that you'll get a lot of benefit from that as well. So overall, I'm really excited and impressed with all the features that went into the new Furbo 360 dog camera. If you're in the market for one, highly recommend this model. It's definitely at the top of my list. Now that I have one of these in my house, I'm actually gonna use it to really increase my own dog's obedience skills by training in different rooms and when I'm not in the same house. I'm gonna post videos as to how to do this, so hit that subscribe button if you wanna train right along with me with your own dog. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button and please feel free to share it with all of your dog-loving friends.